There is something profoundly natural about beginning the day with light and nourishment. Morning sunlight and breakfast are more than comforting rituals. They are deeply biological cues that help synchronize your body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This internal rhythm governs nearly every aspect of health, from sleep patterns and metabolism to mood, energy, and even skin vitality. When you combine exposure to natural morning light with a balanced early meal, you're essentially sending a powerful message to your body that the day has begun and that every system, from your hormones to your cells, should come into alignment. This harmony between light and nourishment creates a rhythm that supports both emotional well-being and physical radiance. Morning sunlight is the body's most potent timekeeper. When the first rays of sunlight reach your eyes, they activate special receptors in the retina that send signals to the brain's master clock, located in the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This clock then resets your 24-hour rhythm, influencing everything from when you feel alert to how your organs perform throughout the day. The light exposure triggers a decrease in melatonin, the sleep hormone, and a rise in cortisol, the hormone that helps you feel awake and focused. But this cortisol spike, when paired with gentle morning sunlight, is not the kind that causes stress. It is the body's natural energizing response, a healthy awakening. Eating breakfast soon after reinforces this signal, confirming to the brain that it is indeed daytime. Together, sunlight and food act like twin anchors that stabilize your internal clock, keeping your physiology aligned with the outside world. Research has shown that morning light not only sets your circadian rhythm but also boosts the production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter often called the happiness hormone. Serotonin helps regulate mood, focus, and digestion, and it later transforms into melatonin in the evening to help you sleep. This means that getting sunlight early in the day actually helps you sleep better at night. When you combine that light exposure with an early breakfast, the effect becomes even stronger. Food intake also serves as a circadian cue for peripheral clocks, the smaller, local clocks present in your liver, gut, and muscles. Eating early helps these organs synchronize with the brain's master clock, ensuring that digestion, metabolism, and hormonal cycles all run smoothly. This internal coordination is what gives you stable energy, mental clarity, and a balanced emotional state throughout the day. The benefits extend beyond energy and mood. They reach your skin as well. Your skin follows its own circadian rhythm, adjusting repair and regeneration cycles based on the time of day. In the morning, skin cells prepare for protection, producing antioxidants to defend against UV rays and environmental stress. Sunlight in small, safe doses stimulates vitamin D production, which supports collagen synthesis, immune strength, and skin elasticity. At the same time, eating breakfast rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins enhances this protective process from the inside out. Nutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and omega-3 fatty acids strengthen the skin barrier and improve hydration. When your meal and your light exposure happen early in the day, they work together to support the natural renewal and defense mechanisms of your skin. It's like giving your complexion both internal nourishment and external guidance, ensuring that it glows with vitality and resilience. Modern life often pushes these natural rhythms off course. Artificial lighting, irregular sleep, and skipping breakfast can all confuse the body's timing mechanisms. When you wake up in dim light or stare at a screen before stepping outdoors, your brain doesn't receive a clear signal that it's daytime. If you then delay your first meal, your metabolism and hormonal cycles start the day without direction. This can lead to grogginess, stress hormone imbalances, or late-night hunger that interferes with sleep. Reintroducing morning sunlight and a steady breakfast routine is one of the simplest ways to restore balance. Even 10 minutes of direct light on your face shortly after waking can shift your body clock into sync with the day, reducing fatigue and improving mental clarity. Following that light exposure with a nutritious meal reinforces the cycle and tells your body it's time to generate energy, not store it. This partnership between light and nourishment also improves insulin sensitivity, the body's ability to process sugar effectively. Morning is when your cells are most receptive to glucose, meaning you can metabolize breakfast efficiently and convert it into energy rather than fat. When sunlight cues cortisol to rise gently and breakfast provides balanced fuel, your metabolism becomes more stable. You experience fewer cravings, more consistent energy, and a smoother emotional flow. Over time, This consistency reduces the kind of physiological stress that leads to inflammation, which in turn benefits your skin's clarity and texture. Many people notice that when they maintain a regular routine of morning light and early meals, their complexion appears brighter and their mood feels more grounded, not from superficial effort, but because their body and mind are literally running on rhythm. There is also a psychological beauty to this morning alignment. When you start your day with natural light and nourishment, you cultivate a sense of harmony between yourself and your environment. This grounded rhythm gives your mind a calm focus that carries through the day. You feel more attuned to your body's needs, more present in your thoughts, and more emotionally steady. The ritual of stepping outside, breathing deeply, feeling sunlight on your skin, and then sitting down to eat something wholesome signals not just biological readiness, but emotional readiness for the day. It becomes an act of self-respect, a way of saying to your body, I am listening to your natural rhythm. In a world that often demands constant speed and artificial stimulation, returning to these simple patterns of light and nourishment can be profoundly restorative. The science is clear. Exposure to morning sunlight resets your circadian rhythm, reduces stress hormones, boosts serotonin, and improves sleep quality. Eating breakfast early aligns your digestive and metabolic systems with this same rhythm, enhancing energy and balance throughout the day. Together, they form a natural symphony that brings order to your biology and peace to your mind. When you live in tune with daylight and nourishment, you experience health not as effort, but as flow. Your body begins to anticipate energy at the right times, your hormones balance naturally, and your skin reflects that inner equilibrium with radiance. Morning sunlight and breakfast are not separate habits. They are partners in rhythm, each amplifying the other's benefits. By embracing both, you honor the design of your body, a living clock that thrives when it moves with the pulse of nature. Each sunrise becomes an invitation not just to start the day, but to live in harmony with it, shining from the inside out.